Hey YouTube, what's going on? In this video, I just want to talk a little bit about Kings Island's big news. Last evening they had a press conference at the park where they announced one of two additions to the park. The second one will be announced a little bit later, but the main one last night, the one that's gotten everybody pretty much excited, is the addition of a brand new wooden roller coaster called Mystic Timbers. Just a couple months ago, someone had texted me a picture of what appeared to be a blueprint of a wooden coaster design headed for Kings Island with a very similar kind of look to Prowler at Worlds of Fun. Now, Prowler is one of my favorite wooden coasters I've ever ridden. It's also designed by Great Coasters International, who are the manufacturers of Mystic Timbers. I know there's been a lot of rumors going around once land started clearing for this ride, which is well underway, and some people thought it was going to be a giga coaster, some thought it was going to be a wooden coaster, some people thought it was going to be a wooden coaster from RMC, but the reality is it's a GCI coaster. It's going to be, I think at least, a very, very fun ride, action-packed. It's going to have 16 airtime moments, it's going to have a tunnel on the far end, and it's going to run 3 trains. There's a really interesting backstory that the park has created for this ride, and in the links down below I'll provide some information regarding the backstory and just the main site where you can find more information about this ride from Kings Island site. Now there's this big kind of mystery involving the ending of this ride. As a matter of fact, Kings Island has created a hashtag, What's in the Shed. At the very end of the ride, the trains will enter this shed and something happens, and the park is being very, very tight-lipped about that. Now, from looking at some of the renderings of the ride, you may notice that there is a very large kind of enclosed area below one of the final brake runs, and my first reaction was, oh, maybe they're going to do something like for Bolton at Busch Gardens in Virginia, where the train literally just stops, and in darkness, the section of track that train is on drops vertically. It's a really nice effect on Verbolten, and no wooden coaster has done that yet, so maybe that's a possibility, or maybe it's just going to be this incredible showroom that has all kinds of visuals and sounds going on. Now, the one thing that kind of turns me away from this vertical drop segment idea is in the 360-degree view of the station and shed. That area where there would be a drop section doesn't appear to be there because there's a lot of wooden supports and stuff like that. Who knows? We don't know what's real, what's not at this point. Another kind of interesting aspect of the ride is the trains themselves. The renderings that you will see here show the front of the trains having kind of like a pickup truck theme, which matches the backstory video that is on their website. This is also something that I have never seen done on a wooden coaster, so hats off to Kings Island for adding a little bit of theming and sticking with this backstory. Makes for an interesting ride and ride concept, and we're going to see how this all plays out. So hopefully you're excited about this ride as much as I am. I don't read any of the coaster forums, I'm not on Facebook anymore, I don't do Twitter, so I'm not sure what the popular opinion is at this point. But one thing's for sure is Kings Island is adding a new wooden coaster, and they haven't done that for 17 years, so that's pretty exciting. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I look forward to possibly seeing you in line next year for Mystic Timbers.